What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. I appreciate you stopping by, spending a few minutes of your time here with me tonight. Tonight, I wanted to talk to you about nature. I've always had a natural desire to be out in nature. I've always had a natural desire to get off the beaten track and get lost a little bit. It's exciting to me, it's exhilarating, and it allows me access to a part of myself that isn't regularly available in my daily life. If I go out and I go through the woods for a run, for example, I feel much more alive. I feel much more at one with my environment. I feel like an animal. And it's an oddly satisfying feeling. Right? And I've learned a lot from getting lost in nature, from losing myself in nature. I leave myself behind when I enter the tree line. I try not to bring my worries with me. I don't bring my work with me. I try not even to bring my family with me. I just go out here, I let my mind be free. And I observe nature. Simply observe. I'm just there to watch. I'm not there to judge. I'm not there to categorize, to organize. I'm not there to think about it. I'm not there to wonder about what the birds are doing, what the trees are doing, how it feels out. I'm just there to watch. I'm not there to tell nature about myself. Rather, I'm there to allow nature to tell me about herself. I'm there to absorb what I can in this peaceful state of being that I am able to achieve when I go out and spend some time in nature. I've learned many, many wonderful things. There is so much wisdom in Mother Nature. Okay. I've noticed that recently I've been spending a lot of time trying. I've been spending a lot of time coming up with these ideas of who I'm supposed to be or what I'm supposed to be, how I'm supposed to act, and I've been trying really hard to advance. I've been trying really hard to make some sort of progress. Right? And at some level it's like I'm making some headway. I'm moving forward, right? But that's great, but I'm also struggling a lot because of the process, like because I'm trying so hard, right? This implies like a struggle. So I've been struggling a lot to advance, and I don't really want to do that. I want to lessen my suffering, right? I don't want to struggle to advance, even though I know that that's part of it, right? But it seems like there are ways to lessen unnecessary struggles in our lives, in our pursuit of happiness or whatever it is. Okay? And I've learned this from going out and simply observing Mother Nature, okay, in different ways. So I have a garden. I've always wanted to garden, and I'd started to last year, and so we did it again this year, and I've got some beautiful green beans growing out there, and I observe these green beans as they grow. And you have to note, when you look at a plant, when you look at a tree, you have to take notice of its completely selfless nature. The plants have no worries. The plants have absolutely no control over their environment. Plants don't get to decide if they get water today, or if they get sunlight today, or if they're going to get water at all this entire week. They don't get to decide that. They get watered when they get watered, and they get sunshine when they get sunshine. All they have to do is establish firm roots and reach to the heavens, and they will grow naturally to fruition. Or they won't. At the end of the day, the plant has no control over this, and sometimes I find myself thinking about life in the same way. Perhaps there are certain aspects of my growth that I have absolutely no control over, and I spend a lot of time trying to force that growth, and it really just doesn't work like that, right? In certain ways, I feel like time is necessary. Like I find myself reading this book, then that book, then that book, then that book, and never really slowing down for a period of integration to let all of that soak in, or something like that. But I've found that this is very important. It's very important to take a week, 2 weeks, 3 weeks to really integrate everything that you've been learning theoretically and apply it practically to get some hands-on experience and really integrate all of this stuff. Does that make sense? So it's like sometimes maybe I don't need to try so much. Another thing I've learned from like watching Mother Nature is Mother Nature is so resourceful, so intelligent, so wise in her ways. When I look at my bean plants, I notice that when I water them, the leaves are designed perfectly to sort of funnel water down to these small bean stalks that have these ridges in them that the water like magnetically attaches to and travels down perfectly drop by drop to the main stem where it goes right down to where the roots are. And it's like the plant itself has evolved, has been created in this way, intelligently, to have everything that it needs for growth to occur naturally when it is able to occur, right? And so it's like I've been thinking about myself. It's like maybe I don't even need to try. Maybe the organism that I am naturally has a path that it's on, naturally will grow to fruition. And maybe I can take sort of a more backseat approach to this, a more, I hesitate to say removed, but that sort of is what it is, a more removed standpoint on things, especially when things get hard, and especially when things are really good, too. It's important to, you know what I mean, polish both sides of the coin, or the inside and the outside of the cup, you know what I mean? Anyway, I'm sort of rambling here. I just wanted to talk to you a little bit because I've been struggling with that, struggling with this idea that that I need to be constantly producing content on YouTube, and I need to be constantly improving at like everything, the video games that I play, constantly improving as a parent and stuff like this. And it's like, that's great. That's a great idea. I'm not saying that that like we shouldn't worry about progressing, but it's like we need to take time sometimes to take it easy and allow ourselves to experience life as it unfolds and learn from that, as well as all of our theoretical, conceptual learning. Right? Anyway, man, I hope that you guys have been alright. I hope this video finds you well. I hope that you like this video. Please do me a favor and like this video and subscribe to the channel. Until next time, man, I hope you continue to free your mind.